29 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today, Thursday, the final day in the month of April. Almost said May, you know. Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning? How was your night? Hope you had a great night, all right? Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord tell the story. Those he redeemed from the hand of the foe, those who he gathered from the lands, from the east and from the west and from the north and from the south. Lord, our God, our Father, we thank you for all the blessings you have brought into our lives and for everything we still hope to receive from your goodness. We thank you that through your Spirit you will work more and more in us and in all people, so that we are not held back by any human considerations, but can go toward a higher goal. Keep us in your care. In all our special concerns, may each of us experience your comfort and help, so that we may rejoice with the praise in your name always in our hearts. Amen, amen, and amen. Nobody but him. Nobody. Don't put your trust in man. Man will fail you. You know, Peter denied Christ thrice. Not 3 times, thrice. Yeah, and just shortly before he was asked, he was placed on the spot, and he said, never, I could never do that, I'd rather die. And then short moments later, don't trust man. Yulin Alexander, good morning. Jelly and McIntyre, Mary E. Banks, Rita Williams is with us early this morning. Good morning, Rita. How are you doing? Monica Miros Williams is with us. Mildred Smith, good morning. Petlin, I hope all is well with you. And the little boy, I hope all is well. Good morning to my dear friend from Hartford Village. I hope you all are doing well. Mary and everybody, good morning. And all is good. Jennifer Collimo, good morning. Nurse Selwyn Charles, hope you're holding strong, bro. Stay firm, I was saying. All is well. Yeah, you gotta speak it into being, man. 26 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour. Folks, remember tomorrow is a holiday, right? So those of you Seventh-day Adventists, you got to do your shopping today, because tomorrow is a holiday. Tomorrow is the 1st of May. It's Labor Day. Yeah, Grenada's Labor Day. I think the celebrations are being held in Carrier Crew this year. Yeah. Good morning to Miss Julia Moore and the family. Good morning, Mr. Moore. How are you doing? All is well? Yeah, good morning. It's all good. 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Mommy Queen, good morning to you. All shall be well. The word of the day today is transform. All right, transform. Is that the word? Yeah. Right, yeah, transform. It is spelled Transform. Transform. It means to change completely, yeah? To change completely. To transform is to change completely. And here's how we can use that word in a sentence. Education. Education can transform lives. Yeah, it can change you completely. Hence the reason why I so much appreciated the efforts of the revolution, where age wasn't a concern. You remember the CPE and so forth? Yeah, even if you were, you did not get it when you were young, life in itself is a learning process. All right, so every day you learn, your life can be transformed every day by learning something new. Yeah. This morning I was listening to my good friend Mr. Jimmy Bristol, and man, you must try and get to listen to him sometimes. He has a whole lot of words, and man, yeah, he's good at this. He's been through it and he's speaking it What are you going through this morning? Ride out the storm this morning, yeah. Vicklin, good morning, that's your song.
In the storm, and it seems like forever, and your nights of confusion.
Oh yeah, motivational tip of the day is up next. Yep.
So low, your ship has lost anchor, and the storm got you drifting.
Now I love this one. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. I love this. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. Ride out the storm. On the other side of the storm, there'll be a calm, man. Yeah. Nice. Dorian, good morning, my brother. Big up your whole self, man. The folks inside of Springs, good morning. Small Axe, how you doing? Woban, good morning. Manjaloo, Calavini, Mr. Ruben and family out there in Westerhall. That's Westerhall, bordering Calavini. Yeah, good morning. How is mom doing? How is wifey, everybody? All right. Nice, good morning. Indian, what's up? Morris and Louisa, good morning. Jig, you think it easy to take it easy, boy? The folks inside of Malty, good morning. Belial, Content. Shiny, good morning to you, man. How are you doing? You and your mom and everybody. Central, good morning. Windsor Forest, Dudma. Good morning, Miss Donlet. How are you doing? You and the family, everybody, all right? Nice. Always remember that it's always a good day to have a good day. It doesn't matter. It matters not what you are going through. Just promise yourself, you know. Tell yourself that you will come out of this better than you went in. Gracelyn Buckmeyer, good morning. Sylvina Charles. Judy Penny Bennett, good morning to you. Wow. Okay, Roger Buckmeyer, go back. Go back, ED, man. Yeah. It is indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. What's buzzing this morning? All right, the Grenada Tourism Authority strengthens Canadian tourism ties, and Grenada explores maritime partnerships at Singapore Maritime Week 2026. In the region, more stolen weapons uncovered during an audit in Trinidad and Tobago. Internationally, London stabbing of 2 Jewish men declared a terror incident. And in sports, Guyana secure final spot with a win over Windward's Volcanoes. Yeah. Munich and Mama Can, good morning. How are you doing? Ras Jinga, how are you doing? Ras Tiba, I like this. Someone sent this to me. Every day is once in a lifetime. Live simply. Dream big. Be grateful. Give love. Laugh a lot. Good morning. I love this. I love to laugh. You know, I laugh at anything. There are some videos on TikTok that I get to look at sometimes, and I don't know. Have you seen this? This little, this little short Chinese guy where they cover him with a bag. Oh my goodness, this is funny, man. Before the day is over, something good is going to happen to you. Believe that. Believe that. Granbra, good morning. Good morning to the Charles family. Yeah, Don Charles family, the late Don Charles. Good morning. Your mom and your dad and everybody. Yes. Petra, good morning to you. It was good seeing you the other day. Hope all is well, right? Jacqueline and Christine Smith, good morning. Hope you all are doing fine. Auntie, good morning. The folks inside of Castine and Monlong. Yeah, and Stella, good morning. The Chateau family out there. Great things are coming out of Monlong, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like what I'm seeing, like what I'm hearing. Yep. Closure, good morning. Mr. Allen, good morning. How you doing? To come and get some dashing plants, you know. They are the best dashing. Yeah, real good, nice blue dashing with some saltfish sauce. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sylvia Charles, how you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Yeah, hope all is well with you. The south of the island, good morning. Yeah. Point Celine, Lansapine, True Blue, Monrouge, Grandans Valley, good morning. Coming up, Coffee Blow Hill, good morning. Good morning, Joe. How you doing, Papi? Yeah, Miss Annie and everybody. Everybody all right, I hope, right? Yeah, Curtie and Carla and Delia and Daniel and Micah and oh my goodness, Roger and the guys. We have to drink some cane juice, you know, bottles of cane juice sometimes, son, you know. Yeah, they have a nice blend with the cane juice now, man. Yeah, with some lime and my goodness, it's nice, it's awesome.
So whenever you
Aaron and the guys at A&R Eatery and Bar, good morning. Yeah, good morning to Scooby, Billy, Fat Belly, Brain. Good morning, the folks at Legacy Sports Bar. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning thus far. Auntie Elsa, long time no see, long time no hear. I know what's going on with you, but I hope all is well. Uncle Trev's.
there is nothing.
Yeah, we have to play some All Fours. You see, if God permits and August comes, after August we go and spend a day on the beach, play some All Fours, kick some ball, cook some oil down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Joan Brathwaite Batson, good morning. June Rages, Yolan Swan, Louisa Philip Flanders, good morning. Daniel Conar, good morning. Gracelyn Buckmeyer, well, yeah, Gracelyn is already part of the clique. Where's Miss Nichols this morning? Miss Sherian Nichols. How are you doing, Sherian? Erlin out there in the U.S., good morning to you. The McMeos, good morning. Hope all is well. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
These words give assurance. Oh, thank you, Lord. Before
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Ooh, he got this one. Ooh. Listen now, let's all about Blazer Shuffle like a reason. On all the 30th of May, it's all about GBN, Maggie, King of the Grill. This year, we are the junior segment. Yeah, and all you know the regular thing. Ooh, heat in the place. A lot of flavor. All you can see real smoke. Real thing. Make sure you come on Monush playing field. 30th of May. Ay, baby. And this up? So when you come out, let we have a time, eat some chicken, eat some pork, and enjoy yourself. GBL, Maggie, King of the Grill. I'm out.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity?
This is the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, April 30th, 2026. In the headlines, Grenada Tourism Authority strengthens Canadian tourism ties. Grenada explores maritime partnerships at Singapore Maritime Week 2026. In the region, more stolen weapons uncovered during audit in Trinidad and Tobago. Internationally, London stabbing of 2 Jewish men declared a terror incident. And in sports, Guyana secure final spot with a win over Windwards. The details to this and more right after these messages.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashen. From the Spice Isles, 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis. Delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar. All backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jelani Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
As we look ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our Tri-Island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph, welcoming Graphics and his audience from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, the Grenada Tourism Authority has wrapped up a market mission in Toronto aimed at boosting the island's presence in Canada. Grenada's delegation engaged airlines, travel advisors, media, and tourism partners to expand airlift, increase bookings, and promote Grenada's luxury offerings. Talks with WestJet explored extended direct seasonal flights beyond the current December to April schedule, while discussions with other tour operators focused on expanding vacation packages. The mission is expected to support both immediate bookings and long-term growth in visitor arrivals. Grenada strengthened its maritime diplomacy at Singapore Maritime Week 2026 in Singapore, where High Commissioner Rasha Crony engaged global partners in shipping, sustainability, and digital innovation. That name should be Rasha Crony. Discussions focused on expanding cooperation with Singapore, including technical training and new opportunities for technology transfer. Officials say Grenada's participation underscored its commitment to building a more resilient and sustainable blue economy while deepening international partnerships that can support long-term development. And finally, a new hospitality apprenticeship program has been launched in Grenada to strengthen workforce development in the tourism sector. The Work and Learn initiative is a partnership involving the TA Maricho Community College, the Grenada National Training Agency, the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, local hotels, and Canada Lift. Students will pursue a commercial food preparation pastry chef level 3 CVQ while gaining hands-on training and mentorship within hotel environments. Stakeholders say the initiative is designed to equip students with industry-ready skills. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, they are straight ahead. In the region, the investigation into the murder of Corporal Anushka Eversley and missing firearms in San Fernando has widened after more weapons were found missing from the mayor's office. The discovery was made during an audit of firearms days after Eversley was killed and the municipal police station on April 19th. Officials say discrepancies were found in storage records with fewer weapons than listed and signs of possible tampering. Several officers remain suspended, while 3 men have been charged with murder and the theft of firearms. The investigations are ongoing. Jamaica's Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, has launched probes into 4 separate incidents in which 5 men were fatally shot by members of the security forces on Monday. INDECOM says 2 of the cases reportedly involved individuals with mental health conditions. The incidents bring the number of fatal shootings by security forces to 37 for April, with 113 recorded so far this year, up from 106 during the same period in 2025. Looking further afield, 2 Jewish men are in hospital after being stabbed in Golders Green, North London, in an incident police have declared a terrorist act. The victims, aged 34 and 76, are reported to be in stable condition. A 45-year-old British man was arrested at the scene on suspicion of attempted murder after being tasered by officers. Police say the suspect also tried to attack officers as they responded to the incident on Wednesday morning. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer condemned the stabbing as an anti-Semitic attack, calling it utterly appalling. Authorities say the investigations is ongoing, with counter-terrorism officers leading the case. And finally, U.S. prosecutors have charged Sinaloa Governor Ruben Rocha Moya with conspiring with drug traffickers linked to the powerful Sinaloa cartel. The indictment also accuses 9 other current and former Mexican officials of accepting bribes and providing protection in exchange for allowing narcotics to be trafficked into the United States. Rocha Moya has strongly denied the allegations, while Mexico's government says the U.S. request lacks sufficient evidence and has launched its own investigation. That brings us to the end of the regional and international segment of news. Stay with us, the sports and the weather. They're straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. Well, defending champions Guyana Harpy Eagles has secured a direct place in the West Indies Championship final. That's after defeating the Windward Islands Volcanoes by 93 runs. Chasing 319, the Windwards were dismissed for 225 on the final day at the College Cricket Ground, despite a 64 from captain Alec Athanes. Guyana's spinners led the charge, with Gudakesh Moti taking 4 wickets and Virasamy Parmal 3, after Tajnari Chandapal's unbeaten 117 anchored the second innings. Meanwhile, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force were held to a draw by the Leeward Islands Hurricanes, who piled on 467 for 7 in the second innings. The result means TNT advances to the playoffs, where they will face Barbados Pride. That's all the sports we've got at this time. Stay with us. More sports will be forthcoming in our evening. That's our prime time and our midday newscast. Stay with us, folks. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Go.
Choose my toilet paper, made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherish space off Harbor Bay, super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
Folks, for the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Nicole Jones at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good Thursday morning, Nicole.
Good morning to you and your listeners. Here's the weather for today, Thursday the 30th of April 2026, as recorded at Maurice Bishop International Airport. Presently, the weather is fair. Winds are from the east at 15 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1011.6 millibar, which is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 28 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 75%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.3 degrees Celsius. Last night's mean was 26.2 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 0 millimeter was recorded here at Maurice Bishop International Airport. Hence, the total for the month remains at 26.9 millimeters. Now we move to the public forecast valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair, with brief, isolated morning and overnight showers. Maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. The winds are expected to be easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas slight to moderate with wave 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Low tide today will be at 9 a.m., high tide at 3 p.m. Sunset today will be at 6:21. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 5:47. Just repeat the public forecast valid for today and tonight. Generally fair with brief isolated morning and overnight showers. Maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Reporting from the Morris Bishop International Airport, I'm Nico Jones. Please have yourself a wonderful morning.
Nicole, I want you to have a wonderful day likewise. And you traveling to Carriacou for May Day tomorrow?
No, I'm not. I'll be working the night.
Okay, all right. Well, enjoy your day and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson and Company Limited.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
It's 2 minutes after 7 o'clock to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Grenada Tourism Authority strengthens Canadian tourism ties, and Grenada explores maritime partnerships at Singapore Maritime Week 2026. In the region, more stolen weapons uncovered during audits in Trinidad and Tobago. Internationally, London's stabbing of 2 Jewish men declared a terror incident. And in sports, Guyana secured final spot with a win over Windwards. That has been the morning edition of news right here on GBN for today, Thursday, the 30th day, the final day in the month of April. On behalf of the entire news department and all those who made this newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph saying thank you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive and safe day. Holiday tomorrow, be safe and be cautious in whatever you do. And I just want to encourage you to keep listening and viewing the GBN, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. To Graphics and your team from Hot 98 FM, we say thank you for sharing your time with us this morning. Have a good day, everybody.
The amendments to the existing Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act shall allow for the decriminalization of cannabis in Grenada. It permits the possession of up to 56 grams of cannabis and 15 grams of resin for individuals aged 21 and older.
The amendment allows for the growth of up to 4 cannabis plants per household for medicinal, therapeutic, or horticultural purposes. The amendment provides legal framework for the Rastafari use and cultivation of cannabis as a sacrament in registered places of worship and at exempt events.
Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act also mandates the expungement of past criminal records and the immediate discontinuance of pending court cases for minor cannabis offenses.
The amendment replaces criminal charges for those aged 18 to 20 with mandatory rehabilitation and counseling, ensuring no criminal record is created for young adults. Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act centers on the decriminalization of cannabis and not full legalization.
For more information, kindly contact the Cannabis Secretariat at cannabiscommission@gov.gd. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Get ready for the mother of all bingos, because Sunday, May 17th, the entire nation will be heading to the National Cricket Stadium for the massive Mega Force promotions, Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. It all goes down from 5 p.m. and this year you can win not one, not two, but 3 hybrid cars. We're talking a Suzuki Ignis, a Subaru XV, and a Honda Vissel. But that's not all. You can also get a chance to win $30,000 in cash. Grab your tickets now, $60 for one or $100 for two. And did I mention free buses will be available island-wide? This is the event no one should miss. Sunday, May 17th, Cars and Cash Mega Bingo, National Cricket Stadium. We're coming. Brought to you by Caribbean. It's the way we play.
Introducing NJA Pro Painters, Grenada's newest professional painting division. Clean finishes, neat workmanship, fast turnaround. Trained, professional, trusted. For your free estimate at WhatsApp, call us at 534-2669 today.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run it, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you run it, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
All right, folks, it's now 10 minutes after 7 o'clock, and happy am I to join Sergeant Troy Paul this morning for this morning's traffic report. Sarge, how are you feeling?
I'm a lot better. I'm doing a lot good. I'm in the sweet, lovely, beautiful Grenada.
Okay. Well, being in Grenada alone is therapeutic, so you're safe.
Absolutely.
Yes, good. What's happening traffic-wise?
This morning we do have a moderate flow of traffic in most of the areas, as we normally would have around this time, as we normally would see on a morning time. It is a bit early. We know it's just a little after 7, and the traffic at this particular time in most of the areas is moderately flowing, with the exception of the St. Paul's Road and the Caravini Road, as we focus mainly on the town of St. George and the parish of St. George, and we know what happens as it relates to traffic at that particular time. Most of the areas will be freely flowing, and what is most important, that we do not have any unnecessary obstruction, with the exception of that said truck, which we are still trying to locate in the area of the Zendam. The driver, the numbers that we have access to, we're still not making contact with, and I just want to make an appeal again to reach out to that driver to please remove that truck in the area where it is in Vendam. You know who you are. I trust that somebody send that message to the driver so let's have that truck removed. But besides these, most of the areas, as we know, are moderately flowing, and as we stated, with the exception of the Caravini Public Road and the St. Paul's Road, which are a little heavier traffic than normal in the morning, and we're happy for times like these. We're even happy for the way things happy, because most of other countries on a morning times like these, traffic is crazy, but nonetheless we still have a plan in place that as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, we know that the traffic will definitely build, and what we do have is persons in place to assist in regulating the free-flowing traffic, and also we do have traffic lights at certain places that assist and regulate the flow of traffic for us. But more so, again, what we do want is prudent drivers who know that if based on their destination, that they can either leave home a little bit earlier, or we have alternative routes that we can take to avoid those bumper-to-bumper traffic that we normally would experience on a morning time. But as we do head over right onto the accident state for the past 24 hours, the traffic department reported a total of 8 minor accidents in the trial and state of Grenada, Kayaku, and Sweetie Martinique, and they are as follows. The traffic headquarters reported 2 minor accidents, Grenville 2 as well, Broad Grove 1, and South St. George Police Station 3. So we're seeing that the majority of the accident came from South St. George Police Station with 3, traffic 2, Grenville 2, Broad Grove 1, giving us a total of 8. Again, it is my responsibility to let persons know the manner in which they drive significantly contributes to the number of accidents that we have on the road. So it all depends on what we do while we are on the road. The mentality, even before leaving home, and I just want to touch on that, your mental state before driving says a lot about how we drive along the nation's road. So we have a responsibility to make sure that we, before heading behind the wheel, we are focused and we are ready for the journey ahead, making sure that we've done the necessary checks on our vehicle, and also making sure that we practice what we're supposed to along the nation's road, obeying speed limit signs, leaving the cell phone on that stand that it should be on, and if we have to be used, make sure it's on a hands-free device. And also, in addition to that, obeying all traffic signs and signals, and obeying the rules of the road, and making sure that everything is according to what it's supposed to be. And these are the things that we would see the reduction. But then again, we see some gross negligence along the road. Cell phones are using like it is a toy. A lot of that malpractices drivers practice along the road, reckless driving. And I just want to make an appeal as we're on that. There's a lot of reports of the St. Paul's drivers as it relates to heading onto Manjalo Road, where they overtake a long lines of vehicles to bypass when they, especially where they're in traffic. We learned that one overtook at least 9 to 10 vehicles heading along that road. Please be mindful. That is an offense which may contribute depending on the conditions and the number of vehicles around the road, dangerous driving, and other offenses that may be committed. Remember, you're driving passengers, and their safety is paramount, and we want you to cease and desist. Once you're caught, you definitely will have to pay the consequences for your actions. So again, we have to...
Sergeant Paul, let me just ask you this question, right? Because it seems like a reflex action, all right, in most cases, that you're driving and your phone rings. It's reflexive that you pick up your phone to answer, you know. What suggestions can you give from the police perspective? Should they pull to the side and take the call, or would we advise them to have their Bluetooth headphones on or whatever? What advice? Because in as much as we keep saying do not text and drive, do not be on the phone and drive, but the phones have become sort of part of people's dress code, you know. Everything is surrounding around the phone. It could be an emergency at home and so forth. So from the police perspective, what advice can you give to drivers when their phone rings while driving?
Yes. So I will start with the legal frame of things. So what the law advises that you have hands-free device. So you set up whatever through your Bluetooth and through whatever in your vehicles on a mount that you do not have to have that cell phone in your hand, which will be as a major distraction. So once that phone's ring, you're allowed to, whether or not it's pressed that one button, or some people might say Siri answer or Google answer, whatever it is, and that phone answers, and you may have, whether or not it might be, if you have to take the call while driving. So the hands-free device is what the law gives for that purpose of answering the phone. But what I would do advise, because remember, answering the phone while driving is still a distraction, because remember, you're paying attention or focus to a call that is coming in, and worse yet, if it's something that will affect you mentally, such as an emergency. So what I would definitely advise, despite the law gives that authority, is that you find a safe spot where you do not cause any obstruction, where you do not cause, you do not block and so forth the road, and you take that call in a safe place, and they continue along your journey after that. If it's a call that will affect your mental status, you take a while, you breathe, you recuperate. If once you can do that. So the safest thing for me is, as I would say, is to find a safe space, a safe spot, pull over to the side, and take that phone call.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Anything else traffic-wise?
Yeah, just want to let persons know as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, traffic will definitely increase. We do have one funeral in the St. George's LDA Church sometime today around midday. So persons traveling through the Archibald Avenue, you expect a little delay as the traffic. The funeral is taking place there. So that is much. We do not have any cruise ship in our port today. What we do know is throughout the day, it's an operational posture as a Friday. Tomorrow is a holiday. And we expect that we do have a number of persons in town making their shopping and doing whatever that they have to do as we refer to as on a Friday. So again, we expect that, especially in the afternoon time, that heavier flow of traffic during the day. And just coming back, persons, if you have not left home as yet, please be mindful that you'll definitely be late. And as we wrap things up this morning, anything else from you?
Not really. Just again want to, it will be remiss of me if I do not, on behalf of the GBN, as the leading media outlet on the island, to encourage the nation's road users to be safe on the nation's roads. I would like to join with the RGPF and have a great reduction in the number of even the minor accidents. So absolutely. It's only important that we continue to educate and advise road users, and I underscore road users, not just drivers, but road users in general, because even at times, sometimes we find situations that pedestrians, all right, walk, even if you're on a pedestrian crossing, but there is an appropriate way to use the pedestrian crossing. And some folks think that because they're on a pedestrian crossing, they can build a house, while there, because it's a safe zone for them. And that's not the case. And even Sometimes I even look at the way, yeah, we welcome our tourists, right? We welcome tourists, but sometimes I do get peeved at times when I see the way some tourists use our roads, because I know for a fact that when you go to, the bigger countries, if you want to say that, they are so cautious and they have the wide sidewalks, but they are so cautious even on the sidewalks. But they, they come to Grenada and they take their merry time, and but that's a different conversation. That's what for Miss Stacy Liebert and them to start teaching the tour operators. But basically I just want to sensitize the road using public that the road is not a playground. You conduct whatever business transaction you have to do on the road quickly and get out.
Absolutely. And I do agree with you, and I endorse this message.
Thank you very much, Sarge. Have a great day. And, you're a big boy now, so you're off tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good day, Sergeant.
You as well. The question we normally ask, would ask this morning, if you're texting or doing anything else.
Who is driving?
Who's supposed to be driving? Driving?
Who is driving that vehicle? Drive when you're driving. Have a good day, Sarge. Bye-bye.
You as well.
Folks, that has been the traffic report, a bit interactive there this morning as it is intended to be. All right, we take a quick commercial break. When we cut back, I speak with Miss Margaret Julian, the head of the Hub, and we will hear of a learning institution that I want you to pay particular attention to. Stay with us. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Listen now, let's all about Blazer Shuffle like a reason. On all the 30th of May, it's all about GBN, Maggie, King of the Grill. This year, we are the junior segment. And all know the regular thing. Ooh, heat in the place, a lot of flavor. All you can see real smoke, real thing. Make sure you come on Monush playing field. 30th of May. Yeah, baby. Ain't it so? So when you come out, let we have a time, eat some chicken, eat some pork, and enjoy yourself. GBN, Maggie, King of the Grill. I'm out.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But
introducing NJA Pro Painters, Grenada's newest professional painting division. Clean finishes, neat workmanship, fast turnaround. Trained, professional, trusted. For your free estimate at WhatsApp, call us at 534-2669 today.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Life isn't one size fits all. Take me, for example. I like my suits well fitted. Getting a loan should feel like buying a suit. That's why financing at Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited is made to fit everyone. Introducing the Made to Fit loan, financing tailored to your needs. Get 100% financing to buy or build your home, purchase land, or get that brand new car. Plus, get up to $50,000 unsecured. And to make sure your loan fits, Co-op Bank is trimming your loan fees by 50% and covering 30% of your legal fees.
Oh yeah, nice.
Don't adjust your life to fit a loan. Get a loan that fits your life. Visit us online or stop by any retail banking unit today. Terms and conditions apply.
First home? Need to replace what stopped working? Ready for an upgrade? Now is the time to shop at Quartz. Get a free gift with purchase on select appliances and 20% off matching bedroom pieces. Shop mattresses for the comfort you need. Plus, save on furniture, dining, and large screen TVs. Get what you need at Quartz. And when they ask, say, I got it at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome. It's 28 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the conversation this morning. And as you can see, I'm joined by a beautiful young lady this morning. And, you know, Grenada has a whole lot of unsung heroes, people that are doing heroic things that not always in the spotlight. And even, as for example, my guest this morning, she says, I want more of some shots that I have, not so much of me. I'm speaking of none other than Miss Margaret Julian. She says, just call her Margaret. Good morning.
Please, good morning. Good morning, Innocent.
She says, please. Okay, so I'm so happy to meet you this morning.
I'm happy to meet you too, and I'm very grateful to GBN for offering my husband and I this opportunity to expose the two new service businesses which we are entering on in Grenada.
Okay.
Thank you, GBN.
Well, the pleasure is, like I said, you're an unsung hero, so we like to align ourselves with this, sort of initiatives.
Thank
so
you.
Tell us about Margaret.
Margaret is 100, I told you just now, 110% Grenadian.
Right.
I'm 200% Grenadian.
Right. Okay.
Right? I love Grenada, and that's why I'm back here. I'm a mother of two wonderful children, a boy and a girl, not two boys as you asked, and the wife of an extremely creative and intelligent
young man,
yes. Michael Julian, who actually has designed the Learning Hub.
Okay.
right? So the Learning Hub is a space where any and everyone can find a space for themselves to either teach or create or just chat. You know, if you're having an intimate meeting and you just want that space for whatever time, right? Well, our minimum time is 4 hours, right? But during those 4 hours, you're entitled to have whatever you want in that space.
No,
so it's a co-working space.
Wow,
you know?
I love this. And what's exactly your location?
Okay, we are opposite the St. George's Baptist Church in Belmont, upstairs of Salon Success. It's a yellow building with lots of bougainvillea around. If you're coming from Paddock, it's the second building on your left. And if you're coming from Grandance, it's a little more complicated.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But it's in that area, right?
Okay. So, now, what is the main intent behind the hub?
The main intent is, okay, so my husband has he's a master designer, 2 masters in design from different parts of Europe, actually. And a couple of years ago, he came back with this fantastic idea of a learning hub. But I don't think Grenada was ready for it at that time. So he now has the same idea, but it is sort of based on my passion for what I do. I'm a cosmetologist by profession, but I'm a hair specialist by passion. And I've been doing hair and teaching for the last 56 years. And finally, I have a registered business called Spice Isle Beauty Institute.
Okay.
Right, and that is dedicated to the beauty industry, but right now specific to courses in hairdressing, in the services that maybe a licensed hairdresser wants to upgrade in, or someone who is an assistant hairdresser that wants to also upgrade. And I have the ability to teach because of my experience, one, and I'm also a Trailblazer Honors certified educator from Milady International. So,
wow.
Yes, so I am, okay. And I also have many other certificates in training from the beauty industry.
Have you taught anywhere outside of Grenada?
Yes, I've taught from Puerto Rico in the north to Trinidad in the south. The OECS definitely got most of my expertise, and Barbados, because we lived there for 22 years. And,
cheese on bread, man. Wrong with you?
And I've taught for companies like Paul Mitchell and The Fabulous and Mazzani. So I've done a lot of teaching. But let's get back to the Learning Hub a little bit and show how it's divided. That, okay, so there's this very unique little area where you can have a meeting of 4. We can actually add 2 more chairs, but you see the space is tranquil, it's beautifully designed. That's one part of the Learning Hub. To the left of that space is another little space where you can have an intimate meeting, like just 2 people having a discussion or whatever.
A sort of business meeting.
A business meeting,
yeah.
Yeah, something that's less than 6 people. This area is equipped with both types of electricity, and so if a student or someone just wanted to be quiet and have the space so that they can think through whatever they're planning to do or whatever. Let's see another one. This is a main space, and it can house between 20 and 25 people. There's a 75-inch TV screen that makes it very clear, you know, whatever you're trying to project. This area I use a lot from Spice Isle Beauty Institute, because the screen allows me to show cutting techniques, coloring techniques, different visuals very clearly.
Okay.
The area is fully air conditioned also. There's another little area. It's not showing up. No, not that one. Oh, this design. Actually, this is one of the designs that my husband has done for a company, and it's the same type of co-working space idea, but it's close to the sea.
Okay.
So, right.
Wow.
Yes.
And let me ask you this. You and your husband, two very intelligent people, so you must have done some sort of assessment and so forth, and you said you started it before, but Grenada wasn't ready.
Right.
You think Grenada is ready now?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so, because I'm ready.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I'm ready. I've been putting off the training institute for many, many years, and I'm now ready, and with the certification of all hairdressers and cosmetologists, barbers in Grenada, training in the beauty industry is going to take a leap, because you have to be certified by the NTA in order to National Training Agency in order to work.
Right.
So I welcome barbers. I welcome barbers right now. I don't think there are any barbers doing hair coloring, right? Or offering specific treatments for the hair and scalp of men. And a lot of women now are going to barbers. So it's like a marriage between hairdressing and barbering, and then there's the aesthetic part of it where nails, women don't go out unless their nails are beautifully done.
I wish that wasn't the case. It's so costly.
Well,
yeah, a woman's outing is a man's expense, and it's so frequent. But let me ask you this: what would you say in your assessment of Grenada per se?
Yes.
All right. What would you say is the state of cosmetology in Grenada? Are you satisfied?
I would say that it's very energized at this moment, because we have to become certified. We have to have the standards that are international standards of health and safety.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's no longer a case where someone grew up in a home where the father used the scissors and trimmed the neighborhood children and so forth.
But was it ever like that? A father trimming neighborhood children, you think?
Well, the area where I grew up in Pulse, Moya to be exact.
Yes.
When school opening, about to reopen, I would go by Brother or Pep or Pax, and they would trim me.
Right,
and eventually they are called the neighborhood barbers.
Right,
so now we have a lot of, but we've seen a lot of barber shops here, there, and everywhere.
Yes, and the barbers are holding their own, because it's, my mom never wanted me to be a hairdresser, because she said hairdressing is for dunce people. I said, well, then I'm the duncest person in the world. But I'm 76 years old, and I'm energized, and I'm happy, and I'm just looking forward to the Learning Hub and Spice Isle Beauty Institute taking off, because training is key. You have to, no matter how long you've been in an industry, you have to always keep improving your game.
And not only that, but also, as I was saying this morning earlier on my program, Grenada has to wake up and smell the coffee and realize that it's no longer small island and big island. Service is a leveled playing field now.
That's
you have to meet because a lot of work is being done in the tourism sector, All right, the folks from the Tourism Authority, Miss Liebert and her team, they're doing a lot of marketing. So we're getting an influx of visitors.
Yes.
And we would want our service industry to be on par with where they're coming from.
Precisely. And, you know, I have 2 students right now from another salon. And it's not only about learning hair or learning things related to the beauty industry. It's also about how you treat your client, because you have no business without a client.
Customer service.
You have no business, because you could have the best dryers, you could be educated in technology and everything, and nobody to sit in that chair. So a client is precious. The client pays our bills. The client pays our salaries, right? So in order to serve a client coming into a barbershop, a salon, a spa, we have to so make them feel extremely precious that they understand that we truly need them.
Right. And then the clients that you treat right, they are your number one marketing tool.
Precisely. But I still need GBN, okay?
I like this. Miss Julian, I should have known you so much earlier, man. Yeah. So, as it relates to the learning hub,
yes.
All right. You have specified courses that you would be teaching.
Yes. I have specific courses. I'm going to have a program at GBN. Starting, Janelle has to let me know when, but I will let people know what courses are available, and also there will not only be courses for people in the industry, there'll be courses for the public, because some guests come to the salon and you give them everything that they want, but when they get back home, how are they keeping their hair and scalp in good condition? So the courses will be geared to the public and to maintenance, yes.
Yeah, you've got to maintain your hair.
Yes, you have to. And using the right products is one of the most important things. They may be all products are good, right? But some are more specific to certain needs of the hair and scalp. And so that's okay. So that was
back to
the learning hub.
Yes, to the hub. All right.
Okay, so you see those are lockers, so that if students come, or students meaning high school students, they're having something, their lockers are there, right? Or if GBN is having something, your private locker is there for you, right? So it's a hub that has taken the needs of the client being whoever is renting the space, has taken the needs of their clients into consideration.
Okay. What's your rate?
Well, that can be discussed.
Okay. Right. Okay, it's not a fixed rate. You come and you say what your needs are?
It's a fixed rate for 4 hours, I think, or 5 hours.
Okay.
And then a small additional fee for every other hour.
Okay.
Right. And the amenities, some are included and some are not, because there's a nice kitchen there also. Yeah, kitchen with a nice stove and fridge.
So can you stay over at night?
No, there's no space. There's no bed.
Okay.
No, Mr. Innocent. There's no bed there.
Well, you could have an overnight meeting. You could have a meeting through the night.
Well, no, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
That will be forthcoming.
That may be forthcoming, but not at this point.
Okay. And to my audience out there who have listened and would like to contact.
Yes. So there are a number of numbers. There is the salon number, which is 435-3423. There's a WhatsApp number, which is 457-0852. There is my personal number, which is 458-6980. And there's Michael's number, which is 405-3347. Right? But the WhatsApp number would be the best to get,
to establish connection.
Yes, which is 457-0852.
Okay.
So you can send a message or you can call on that number.
Okay. Well, Miss Julian, I want to thank you.
Margaret.
Margaret, I am impressed with you recalling all these numbers. At my age. At my old age, I can't remember the numbers so well, and here you are calling them distinctly.
You have a very, very, what we say in Grenada, you have a sweet mouth. You're able to make people relax and feel good about themselves.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Maybe you'll be using the Learning Hub to what? Help us?
Well, just call me.
Call you.
Call me,
All
you know.
right. Okay.
And if you don't know my number, call me. I'll give you the number, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you to our listening audience. Thank you to you, Miss. What you told me?
Gordon Joseph.
Mr. Joseph. Mr.
Yeah, Gordon. Call me
Mr. Gordon.
Yes, call me
Thank you,
Gordon.
Gordon. This has been a lovely experience. And GBN, again, I say thank you so very much because, you could have the biggest secret, but if it's a secret, it's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
We help you expose the secrets. That's what we do. And
thank you so much.
We would do that. I'm going to use a word from somebody that I don't really like much, but we're going to expose you bigly.
Okay, thank you so very much.
All the best, and I love the initiative. I love the endeavor.
Okay,
all right.
Thank you.
Folks, I have been speaking with Margaret from the Hub, and you'll be hearing a whole lot of it.
The Learning Hub.
Learning Hub. And she will be back with us here at the GBN as we, get into more and more of her specialities. We take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
This Mother's Day, love take.
Your life is yours, your future's in your hands, your body is yours, that's why you need a plan. You gotta plan your family, avoid HIV, get the education from the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association.
We offer STI screening, gender-based violence counseling, prenatal and postnatal checks, injectables, condoms, pap smears, and other sexual reproductive services. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Pointy Street, St. George's. Whether male or female, it doesn't matter. We're here to make your life better.
Grenada Planned Parenthood Association.
For appointments, call 440-3341.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A-game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Get ready for the mother of all bingos, because Sunday, May 17th, the entire nation will be heading to the National Cricket Stadium for the massive Megaforce promotions, cars and cash. Mega Bingo! It all goes down from 5 p.m. And this year, you can win not one, not two, but 3 hybrid cars. We're talking a Suzuki Ignis, a Subaru XV, and a Honda Vissel. But that's not all. You can also get a chance to win $30,000 in cash. Grab your tickets now. $60 for one or $100 for two. And did I mention, free buses will be available island-wide. This is the event no one should miss. Sunday, May 17th, Cars and Cash Mega Bingo. National Cricket Stadium, we're coming. Brought to you by Caribbean. It's the way we play.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the conversation. It's now 10 minutes on to 8 o'clock. At 8, we join the BBC as always. We endeavor to do that. So we've got to satisfy all our listeners and viewers. And there are some folks who are so into the news. I am also, sometimes, unavoidably, I seem to overlook the BBC, but, I endeavor now to ensure that I satisfy this segment of our audience. So we've got this little time with us this morning in which we can have a brief conversation, and I'd like to offer you the opportunity to call in if there's something that you'd like to, speak about. This is your opportunity to do that. The number, it's 435-2041. Remember to be brief. Turn any equipment that you have, any device that you have, you got to turn it down completely so that you can hear us without the feedback. Good morning, caller.
Good morning to my lover.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Great. Well, just before I talk about May Day, I just want to remind people of the breakfast on the Carnage Plaza next to the Pizza Hut tomorrow, Saturday from 7 a.m. In a sense, as tomorrow will be the breakfast is Saturday. Tomorrow will be Workers' Day. And of course, this is an important day for all workers. And I'm wishing all the workers all the best. Because when you really look at it, we have to salute those workers who have gone before, who have fought hard, right, for the rights that we enjoy today. A lot of the benefits we enjoy today, people forget that. But also, I want to place on record and give my tribute, or however you call it, to recognize people like Laurette Clarkson, the first woman who broke the glass ceiling. I think she was the first woman president of the Public Workers Union. She ventured into an area that traditionally held by men. We had also Miss Osford, Miss Madonna Harford. Of course, right now we have Daisy Hazard, all powerful woman, and I think we had Rachel something or the other. Also, we can't forget Senator Chester Humphrey, and David Allard, and all these Vincent Noel, and all these great prominent trade unionists, to Uraz Butler in Trinidad, Bustamante, and we could just go back to many years, and we have to pay tribute to these people who fought hard and fast. And some of people died and all. Remember, workers and all died for the rights to be able to get trade union recognition. So we have to pay tribute to these people, and I want to wish them all the best on that day, Workers' Day, and remember to salute those who have gone before, and wish everybody all the best as we all continue in the struggle. Well, not me, I'm not working now, I retire, me and you retire. Well, you working, but I know your arrangement concerning the union. But long live trade unionism, and it is very important that we safeguard those interests, that workers safeguard the interests, that our foreparents and all those who gone before, who paved the way for us, those rights to be upheld, and nobody could come and take away those rights from us. We must guard them jealously. Thank you, so have a good day.
You
Bye.
too. Have a good one. Thank you very much, caller. 435-2041. What's on your mind? Is there something that you'd like to bring to the fore? This is your opportunity. We've got 6 minutes in which to do that. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Great. Good morning, Mr. Joseph. Greetings.
Greetings.
Can you hear me, Mr. Joseph?
Yes,
sir?
go right ahead, sir. Go right ahead, caller. Good morning. Welcome.
This line is... Anyway, I'll bring it nonetheless. Listen, In addition to being a contrarian and a creboja, I like to provoke conversation on serious issues. Sitting or lying back with my foot cocked up yesterday, something came to my mind based on information coming out from the government's information service, quote unquote, the purchase and acquisition of the lands for the project Polaris in Calivini. Well, let's call it the Chemin Valley, because it straddles the river. And I went back, and I remember years ago there was a quarrel about land being acquired by the government for constructing a playing field and a community center somewhere in the countryside. I can't remember exactly. I even remember in relation to our own extended family, there was some property to be acquired for the creation of a larger playing field in Laborie and so on, and they took the lands and so on, and the process went through. In other words, I even remembered Point Saline Airport, the property owned by the Julian family. It was the ministries combined, infrastructure and otherwise, who came together, and the government made the purchase. Well, they acquired and they paid the people. And the question came to mind, why is it that a private company with a big-time law firm and otherwise has to do that, because both of them, to do that today to acquire the lands in the Chemin Valley? Well, something rings a bell to me in this deal. And so I'm calling on the Commission for the Integrity in Public Office to look into it. Something stinks here. For what it's worth, think about it, Grenadians. Do have a nice day. Will you, Mr. Joseph, sir?
Thank you. Have a good day, caller. Thank you very much, folks. It's 3 minutes on to 8 o'clock. And, yeah, your call is so important. Let's, all right. We've got 3 minutes in which let's accommodate this call here via our WhatsApp platform. And let's say good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Hi, good morning. Welcome. Good, welcome.
Good morning to the listening public at home and abroad. I'd just like to say I was very proud of the fact that the gentleman who came that had the program with the Ministry of Creative Arts, Haile Alexander. I'm happy to say that he's my cousin. You know, he's my good brother. I'm really happy for us.
Okay, caller, for some reason you're very muffled. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm here myself.
Okay, very muffled. I'm afraid we'll have to, in the interest of quality, we'll have to end it there. Good morning, caller. All right, we lost that call as well. It's 2 minutes away from 8 o'clock. That's the time, 435-2041. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Morning, Innocent. Morning to your listeners and morning to your viewers. My concern is what we're going to do. Oil price has gone up to $126 at the latest. What are we going to do? What are we trying? What are we intending? How are we going to face the issues? And the mere fact that it would go up, it goes up that high, the repercussion going, it would take a while, even if when the situation is resolved, if it resolves, the impact on agriculture and all the other aspects. I think we have to go into crisis mode in this country. I mean, instead of this Bacchanal Carnival thing, I heard one of your guests this week say that we're going to be in the Carnival mode for 3 months. So we be in this Carnival mode, and I have nothing against Carnival, for 265 days. You have to become a serious people. I mean, try and the thing about it that we are about to enter the hurricane season and all the things that could go wrong and could happen. We need to become a serious people and prioritize what is important. I don't think we do that as a nation. Thanks.
Thank you very much, caller. And that brings us to the end of the conversation this morning. For those of you who called and participated, thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure having you with us this morning. And if the good Lord spare our lives, yes, tomorrow is a holiday, but we will do this again together. Have a good day, everybody. If you've got to leave us now, thanks for being with us. And until then, go with God's grace. Bye-bye.